Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I know that I didn't post anything in December, but it was definitely a crazy month for me, as I'm sure most of you had crazy months as well. All the holidays, and I have a lot of birthdays in my family, so it was definitely insane. So, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024. I had said that I wanted to start making a granny square blanket, but have like 2 squares themed per month. So for January I'd have 2, February 2, so on and so forth. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a granny square. Now I have kind of Frankensteined a couple patterns together, and I'll leave a description, or I'll leave a link in the description. This was one of the first books I bought, was Crochet Patterns and Projects. In there's a whole bunch of different granny squares. The one I'm going to do is this one, with this. It kind of has little sparkly things in it, so to me it kind of showed New Year's. So that's one of the, I guess, themes that I thought of. But I'm going to do the circle in the middle, kind of representing the ball drop. I'm not going to do a different color. I had contemplated that, but being is that I've never really used this type of yarn, and I wasn't sure what size to use in the center for it to not look all wonky. I'm just going to do the whole thing this, but still have the circle in the middle. And then I found a pattern, well, a whole bunch of patterns. This lady put a free pattern for all of the numbers, how to crochet numbers. So I'm going to do a 24 in this blue color. I have no clue what it's going to look like together. I think they look okay together, but I may change my mind and change the color. If that's the case, you'll just see an extra little post or something. But I'm going to start off with this, and then hopefully it matches with this. I will put the link to this as well in the description. I think it's actually really helpful because she goes from 1 to 0, or 0 to 9, however you want to think about it. So you can do any number that you want, and I think they come out to be 4 inches tall, which that also depends on the size yarn you use and the size hook that you use. So I guess let's get to it. Okay, so I have my yarn here. This came from a thrift store. I know it came in a thrift store. I found a giant box full of all sorts of yarns, and this was in it. So I'm trying to use my stock of yarn before I start buying more yarn, because the amount I have is completely obnoxious. I've never actually crocheted this type before. I have a feeling I'm going to have to focus on not crocheting as tight as I normally do, just because it's basically like a fuzzy yarn. We're gonna focus. A fuzzy yarn twisted with the thinner yarn with the little loops on it. So I'm definitely going to have to focus on not crocheting as tight. And then this one was again in that same batch, and I just made it into a cake ball, just so that everything was nice and neat in my stash. So the first thing we're going to do is this pattern that I showed you. I haven't quite figured out how to, I know some videos will list like the steps up in the corner. I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. So like I said, I will put a link in the description for this book, or you can pause it and zoom, whichever. I wonder if, yeah, it's pretty focused there. So if you wanted to pause it and take a picture, then you'll have the actual pattern and you can follow along, or you could just save it for future use. So yeah, I have my, it's got resin on it. I have my 5mm. This pattern calls for, I believe, a 4. But with this yarn being kind of on the thicker side, figured it'd be safer to use a 5. I have my stitch marker that came in the little kit I have. So let's get to it. I know there's a whole bunch of different granny square patterns. Actually, let me show you. So this is the one I went with, but they have different types in the book. The reason, let me kind of skim through them. The reason that I chose the one I chose is because all of the, not those two, all of these have like holes in them. And I want to make sure I have enough base to sew on the numbers when I'm done with it. That way it's pretty solid on there and I don't have to worry about it flopping around or getting twisted or anything like that. So that's why I chose this one. Okay. Let's see here. Make a magic circle. So I always grab it and go around. Hang on to that so you have the two pieces there. Again, I'm going to have to focus on not making it as tight as I normally do, because I also have basically 2 threads that I'm dealing with the softer and then the finer thread. And if I miss one, then it's going to look weird. So we're going to chain 3. Get my hands together. 1, 2, 3. So that's what it's looking like. This seems to be a little easier than the fuzzy yarn. That is just, I tried that and it was chaos. Okay, so we have chain 3. This counts as the first double crochet. So then we have 11 double crochets in the magic ring. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's where we are, and then we're going to pull this tight. Hopefully it doesn't break. I found that with the specialty yarns, some of them do actually break if you yank too hard. So I'm not going to pull this as tight as I normally would with regular yarn. So I got that tight. And then we're going to join the top of this. So the first chain, the first, sticking my fingers, the first three chain, we're going to join it with a slip stitch. There we are. Okay. So there's the slip stitch. So I'm going to put the marker in there. just so that I can keep track of that. So that's round 1. This has a total of 8 rounds for the whole square. Now, again, depending on the size yarn and size hook you use will depend on how big it is. If I have some squares that are, like when I try and join all of the squares I'm making, if I have a square that's bigger or smaller or whatever, I'm going to add like a border around the smaller ones to make them match up with the bigger ones. Hopefully I don't have too many of those, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. So same thing here, we do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 1 double crochet in that same stitch. Okay. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets in each crochet, which is how a normal circle runs. I did a video of how to just do a basic circle, and it didn't work out. I have to re-record it because the audio was all messed up. So I'm going to go on the first one here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think I'm doing pretty well with not having it too tight. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oops. That extra little string is really catching me up. Two. Okay. Caught something. Not sure what I caught. 1. Oh, come on. 2. Okay. I'm on the last loop there. 1. I keep catching the little one. 2. There we go. Okay. And that looks really sparkly. I think that, well, I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not. It's got some like rose gold, silver, bronze in there. It's kind of sparkly. I think it looks pretty. Okay, that's round 2. Now we're going to do round 3, which is the same thing. We're going to slip stitch it together. I'm going to go ahead and mark the last one on there. Okay, so we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do another one in that first section. Okay, now we're going to do double, single, so on and so forth until we get to the end. And when I say double single, I mean 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet. And you can switch. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot here. You can switch, like if it says do a single, double, then you can switch it to do double, single. So long as you have the same number of stitches at the end when you're done, that isn't a huge deal. And I also, there's not a whole lot of, let's see, there's only 6 rows, so there shouldn't be a whole lot of squaring out. It will do like a hexagon thing if you keep doubling it in the same area. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in this just because it's only 6 rounds for the circle part, but if it does, then I'll show you what I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a single in this one, and then a double, single, double, yeah, I'm gonna re-record that crocheting a circle video. I'm not sure when. I'm trying to alternate like resin and crochet just because I don't like doing the same thing repeatedly. But I'll get it figured out. It's actually not too hard trying to figure out where the stitches are. Like I can see that I put 2 in that one. I don't know if you can focus. There we go. I can see I put 2 in there, so there's 1, 2, and then I can see I put 1 in the next one. So this one's a double. Getting all bunched up. Oops. Okay, so I did double, single, on double. Single. Oh, come on. Apparently that one I did tight. contemplating doing a video with just me working on a project, no talking, because I think part of my recording issue is, you know, hearing myself speak. But I also know that I like to know what the creator's doing. I don't know. Still trying to figure out why is that not there? Still trying to figure out my formatting. You know, everybody has their shtick. Oh. To redo that one. Something got caught up. Okay. I'm going to take this out to do the last one. Alrighty. So, technically, like I showed you, this does have different colors. In the beginning, it says use color A. This one says use color B. Since I'm using all the same color, I don't have to worry about that. We're going to do the same thing we did on the previous row. And connect it. Because I think they have 3 rows of each color here. And this is the first 3 rows, so I'm going to say my square is going to be giant because I used a giant thread or yarn. That's fine. That just means that the 12 or the 24 squares will actually be a decent sized blanket. I didn't want a little baby blanket, I wanted an actual blanket. So we're going to do 3 chains like we have been doing, so 1, 2, 3, and then do a double crochet in that same area. If you don't lose it off your hook, I'll try it again. Okay. Now we're going to do so it's 2 singles and then a double. So 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, or an increase is what it's generally called. But the way that they have it written is 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. So there's different ways to read the same thing, which is a little frustrating when you're just starting out, but I'm making it, you make it work. I think this one. So we're going to have 2 singles. And 2. And then a double. Oh, this yarn's getting testy on me. Okay. 2 singles. And a double. 2 singles, oh, it's barking at me. Hold on just a second. Alrighty. Okay, so we got the double, single, single. So the next one's a double. Get some yarn. Oh, come on. Okay. Single. Oh, there's so much going on here. What's... There we go. Double. Single. Single. Double. Okay, either there are bumps in this yarn or something's catching. Double, single, single. This is a double. Single. Single. Double. The thing I don't like about this book is that it does not give you a stitch count. So you really don't know if you missed a stitch unless you're keeping track. I mean, I guess you could just do the math for it. But when you're in the midst of crocheting, sometimes that can be difficult. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Okay, did double. Got 2 singles. Sorry if you're following along and I keep undoing stuff. This is, like I said, this is the first time I've used this yarn, so considering that, I think I'm doing pretty darn good. I'm gonna catch, what am I catching on? redo that one again. Double, single, single, double. There's a, see that little thread there? The little guy? That's what's causing my problems. I don't know why, but it is. Third time's a charm. There we go. Single. Single. Double. Single. Single. Double. Single. Single. Now I am 99% sure I was supposed to end on a double. But, like I said, I don't have the counts and my brain is not willing to do the math right now. But it's still looking like a circle, so I guess we're doing good. Okay. So I don't know if you can tell. I don't know. I don't even know if anybody's watching this, or going to watch it. So you can see the rings. So when you connect it with that slip stitch, that completes the ring rather than making it a spiral. Which, like I said, that's one of the videos I had attempted to record. Because something like that is really good to know, especially if you want to start just making random things. Knowing what each type of circle crochet is going to come out to be is really helpful. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on number 5. So we're going to slip stitch into that again, do the 3, 1, 2, 3. Now the reason we're doing 3, if I'm going way too far into this explanation, but if you were just doing a single crochet round, then you wouldn't do 3 chain. You just do 1 chain. Because you want it to match the height. So you know a double is going to be this tall, so you want to make sure you have enough chains to match up with it. That way it doesn't look too wonky. Okay, so we did the 3 chain. We're going to do another double crochet in that spot. Okay, now this one we're going to do 3 singles and a double. Now I have a feeling that it's going to start looking like it's hexagon, like a hexagon. So if it does, then I can show you on the next round what I usually do to fix that. So we're going to do 3 single double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. Although I'm not doing this as tight as I normally do, so maybe it won't do the hexagon thing, but I don't know. Okay, now we're going to do double, maybe. Oh, come on. These loops are getting to be a pain. But it does look pretty. I like that there's two different colors, you know? Okay, so I can double singles. One. Oh, I lost it. One, two, three, double, one, two, three, double, what is going on? Oh, caught. See, when it got all caught up, the loops are a little, I'm not sure what's the loop and what just got caught from the previous stitch, which is probably why I didn't end correctly on the last one, but let's see, it's double. I'm going to do 3 singles. Just wing it and hopefully it comes out right. And I'm making this for me, so it's not like this is a gift or I'm selling it or anything like that. It's not perfect. That's fine. And I think that's a wise way of looking at it, because one, I know I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure out all of this. I'm glad you guys are along for that journey. Hopefully I'm entertaining you enough. Let me see here. One single. Two. Hold on. I think I missed one. So double, single, single, single. Oh, I went too far. Do double here. Okay, so there's a double. Okay. 1, 2, 3, increase, 1, 2, 3, increase, 1, 2, 2, nope, that's nope. So we got the single, double, 1, 2, 3. See, I messed up again. Apparently I can't talk and count at the same time. That's a double. Double. 1, 2, 3. That's the increase. So it'll be a miracle if this comes out right. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. Sorry guys. Has to scare the bad guys away. One, 2, 3, increase. Guys, I think I did it right. Look at me. One, 2, 3. I think that's looking pretty. I'm going to trim this. I probably should weave it in. I think I'm going to weave it in because it's not really all that tight. So I'll just take a tapestry needle and weave it in. But it's getting in my way, so not sure. Okay. So this will be the last. This is round 6. It's the last round. It's the last circle part. So we'll do the last circle part, and then round 7 and 8. Again, I don't know if you have this on your phone or a flipping big screen, but round 7 and 8 are the rounds that will actually help square out the circle. So the last one is we do the same thing as we did before. Do the slip stitch chain 3, 1, 2, 3, do another double crochet in here, and it's looking pretty round, so I'm not going to worry about adjusting how I do the circle. I think mine tend to start doing the hexagon thing because I crochet so tight. But it doesn't seem to be doing it on this, so I think we're good. Alrighty, so we did the slip stitch, we did a double crochet. Now we're going to do 4 single double crochets and then a double or an increase. So 1. If I don't get my hook caught up on the loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do the increase. So we're going to put 2 double crochets. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase, 1, nope, I lost it. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase, 'kay, let me check my battery real quick. Oh, nope, wrong one. Pretty sure my battery's about to die. See if I can get this done before it does. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, increase, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. increase. Nope. One, two, three, four, increase, one, two, oops, okay, there's the increase, so one, two, three, four, increase, one, two, three, four, increase, one, two, oop, three, four, increase, one, two, three, four, increase, it's extra poofy there, one, two, three, four. Okay, either I missed a stitch or I didn't increase somewhere, so I'm going to go ahead and do the increase. What is going on here? Come on. Hook keeps catching on something. There we go. Okay. Starting to curl. I'm hoping that when I add the square, it'll lay itself out. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and join here, slip stitch. Okay. Now, being as my phone's about to die, I'm going to go ahead and charge, and then I'll be back to finish the last 2 rounds. Okay. So for round 7, you're going to join, which I already did. You're going to crochet. You're going to do a single chain, okay? And then in the next 3 stitches, you're going to do a half double crochet. Nope, I lied. The next 3 stitches, you're going to do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you're doing the half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, you're going to do a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, it's not working with me. 1, 2, we're going to do a treble in the next 2 stitches. So you're going to go around your hook twice. There's 1, 2, okay. Now, in the next stitch, we are doing 1 double treble, which I've never done before, so we're gonna see how this goes. So you're gonna yarn over 3 times instead of the 2. And then oh, I don't know that I can do this. This is a different stitch. I'm not used to this. 1 double treble. Okay. Yarn over 3 times. So 1, start over. 1, 2, 3. Insert hook into the stitch. It says yarn over. I yarn under for when I'm going through the stitch. I really don't think that's going to make a difference. Draw up the loop, yarn over, draw yarn through 2 loops. Okay, so it's the same concept. You're still only pulling the yarn through 2 loops. You're just doing it for an extra one. Okay, so that wasn't that bad. Okay, so you're going to do the double treble. You're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do another double treble. So you have the 3 loops on there. This, I'm going to guess, it's all in one stitch. So in this one stitch, you do 1 double treble, chain 1, 1 double treble. And I'm going to guess that that is the corner of the granny square. So we're pulling through 2, 2, 2. Oops. Oh, don't make me redo that. Come on. 2. Okay. And then we're going to do 2. So this we're going to do twice, but I'm going to do each one separately so that it doesn't get too confusing. So 2 trebles. 1. 2. Okay, 2 trebles, 2 double crochets, 2, 2 half double crochets, 1, 2, come on, 5 single crochets, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My hands are not working very fast. 2 half double crochets, 1, 2, 2 double crochets, 1, 2 trebles, 'Oh, don't lose it. That was 1 treble. Treble. Now we're going to do that double treble again, so you can kind of see that it's starting to square off there. So we did I forgot to put my stitch marker in there. We did the corner, we did 1 whole side, and then we're going to start the corner again over here. So the complicated one, again, in 1 stitch, so this 1 single stitch, you're doing the 1 double treble, chain 1, 1 double treble. That's what helps it get that point there. 2, 3. There's 1 double treble. chain 1, and then another double treble. Come on. Okay. Now we're going to do this whole side again, but for the other side. So, let's start from the beginning again. So 2 trebles. Make sure we're in the right spot. One, 2. Okay. 2 double crochets. Okay, 2 half double crochets. Okay. 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 half double crochets, okay, and then 2 double crochets, and 2 trebles. We finished another side. We're back at the point. So we're going to do 1 double treble, chain 1, 1 double treble to make the third corner here. Okay, there's, what is catching? One double treble, 1 chain, another double treble. Okay. Alrighty, now we're going to do, so we did that twice. Double crochet in the next 9 stitches. I wonder why. Hold on, let me reread this. No, that's a lie. 2 trebles, because it basically has to be the same as the other ones. I was reading round 7. Pay attention, Jackie. Okay, 2 trebles. 2, two double crochets, 1, 2, 2 half double crochets, 1, 2. Okay, now 4 single crochets. Where am I at here? Trying to find, okay, that's the circle there. I don't think this is written correctly because I need one more point. It said to only do it twice. So that's one corner. And then it said to do this twice, so that's only 3 corners. I have another corner to do. What are you doing, guys? What's going on? I need to do this one more time. It's one side. Okay, yeah, that's one corner. And it said to do this twice, so that's only 3 corners. They're missing a corner. What are they doing to me here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this corner still needs to be done. So I'm going to do this one more time. That should actually say 3 times, because otherwise I'm short a corner, and I need all my corners. So I'm going to go ahead and do this part of the pattern one more time. So we already did the 2 trebles, 2 double crochet, 2 halves. Okay, so we're going to do 5 single crochets. I don't know what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because you can see, so this right here, this is where the start of the stitch is. They were having me finish over here. I need to do this whole corner here. So I'm just going to do this part of the pattern one more time to get this corner, and then I'll be able to finish how they want it finished. So we get 5 single crochets, 2 half double crochets, 1, 2, 2 doubles, 2 trebles, what did I do? Oh, that's right. It's 1, 2, okay, and we're going to do that corner, which is the 1 double treble, chain 1, 1 double treble. 3. Not sure what happened to the pattern, but that happens. It happens, especially if you get a pattern that is like not mass produced, but an individual person actually created it. Human error. Which actually helps me learn the concept of what it's trying to do, what a crochet pattern is trying to do. I had that happen with the Mimikyu amigurumi that I made my brother. The tail that they had me do didn't turn out right, and I did it twice. I followed the pattern exactly how it was, and twice it didn't turn out right. Well, I figured out that it was actually missing a whole line of chains that I needed to do. So I was able to fix it, but that does happen. So we're back to the 2 trebles. One, 2. I think right now is where I figure out that I was missing some stitches. Remember I told you this pattern doesn't actually tell you the stitch count? I think I might be short a couple stitches. So, because it looks like this is my last stitch. So what I'm going to do, so I get all my stitches in there, I'm going to do the 2 trebles in one, 2 doubles in one, 2 half double crochets in one. That way I have the right number of stitches, and I'm still getting that square effect. It'll just be a little smushed. Okay, so there's the 2 trebles. If you had the right number of stitches, then obviously you don't have to do this. But I want to make sure I have the right number of stitches. So 2 doubles, 2 halves, okay, and then let's see here. I'm still short a couple stitches, but I will make it work. Okay. And then, let's see here. See, this is what happens when you have complicated yarn and you don't use your stitch marker. I'm trying to find where I did the chain 1. I think this is it right here. 4. Yeah, I think it's right here. Okay, so we're going to slip stitch. Alrighty. Now, again, I have one more row to do. I have row 8 to do. This square is bigger than what I've seen as far as granny square. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue in with the last round, and I'll still make the numbers, which I think turn out to be about 4 inches tall, which works for this. And then this will just be the center of my blanket, and then I'll work the squares around it. That way it doesn't look too completely oddball. So we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and mark this one, although I know it's not 100% accurate, but we're making it work. Okay. And then we're going to do a double crochet in that same stitch. And then double crochet in the next 9 stitches. So 1, 2, something got caught. 3, 4, 5. So again, I'm doing my best because I know that I didn't do the right number. So this hopefully is helping somebody when they realize that they are short stitches. So it's saying do 9 double crochets, and then you're wanting to do all of these stitches in the corner stitch, which is right here. So I can see, let's see, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I have 6, 7, 8, 9. So that should work. That's the chain. That's the chain stitch. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it should work. Now, if I was short, like if this was stitch number 6 for whatever reason, then all I would have to do is do a couple double crochets in here, just so that I have the right count, because you want to make sure that your point, the corner stitches, are in the corner. Otherwise, it won't be a square. I hope that made sense. Okay. Okay, so now we are at the corner there, and the corner is saying 2 double crochet, 1 treble, chain 1, and then you're going to do the opposite. So 1 treble, 2 double crochet, all in this corner stitch. So 2 double crochet, 1, 2, 1 treble, oops, chain 1, 1 treble, oops, yarn got all wonky, and 2 doubles. Okay, so that was the corner. Now, again, so I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Try and zoom in a little. Okay, so we just did basically most of this one side here into the corner, which was this line, these lines here. Okay, this is the first half of one side and a corner, and then it gives you this pattern, and it says to only do it twice. But if you only do it twice, you're only going to be doing this, and you still have that third side down here. So I don't know why they decide to shorten it, because a square has 4 sides. So I can tell right now that this from the asterisk here, that is going to have to be worked 3 times. Is it blurry? There we go. That is going to have to be worked 3 times instead of twice for it to have the square. Because right now, you only have that much done. Alrighty, so we're doing double crochet in the next 18 stitches. So you're going to want 18 stitches from this corner to this corner. Now again, I lost stitches somewhere along the line. I don't know what side I lost stitches, but I'm going to make sure I have 18 to work with. So we're going to count backwards here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I do have 18, so that's a plus. We're doing 18 double crochets. One, 2, sorry about my dog. doing his job. Okay, there's one. Let's try that again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. Come on. Stop catching. 14. 15. 'Come on. Why are you not working? This one is not. What is the deal? It's not wanting to pull through that second loop there. Ah! Okay, there's one. Come on. There we go. 16. 17. 18. Okay. Okay, now I'm in the corner. Did I put it in the corner? I did. Gotta take that one out. Okay. Guess I miscounted. Which obviously isn't the first time I've done that. Yeah, that's the corner right there. Oops. Okay. Now the corner, we're doing the 2 double, 1 treble, chain 1, 1 treble, 2 double. So 1, 2, and then treble, chain 1, 1 treble, and 2 doubles. Okay, then it should be 18. Yeah, okay, so we're going to do 18 double crochets here, do the corner work, 18 double crochets, do the corner work. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished those rows and fastened off the end. Now we're going to work on the numbers. It's pretty cool that, focus, there we go. It's pretty cool that she gives all of the numbers. So you just have to pick out whatever ones you're wanting. Obviously I want 24. So here's 2. Now there are, again, I don't know if you guys want to screenshot that. I am going to put the link in the description, but it looks like there's 21 rows for the number 2. And then the 4, 4 has 33. So I think, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure this video is already like an hour long. It's obnoxious. So here's the granny square I have. It's huge. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make the numbers, and then and attach it, and then show you the end product. If you want me to do a video on how to do the numbers, I can do that. But again, I'm pretty sure my video is an hour long, and you guys probably don't want to sit for that long. So I'm going to do the 2 and the 4. That says 3, but 4. Focus. Thank you. I'm going to do the 2 and the 4, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, before I show you the finished project, I just want you to know that these number patterns are so simple. It did take me a while, and like I said, I didn't want this video to be obnoxiously long. So if anybody wants me to show the stitches or how to put it together or anything like that for any of the numbers, by all means drop me a comment and I will do so. But I love these. It does show everything, all of the numbers that you would need to make any number combination. But it's super easy, and I was pretty pleased with it. So without further ado, here is the finished square. It's more of a monster square because I used, you know, a pretty big hook. I used a 5mm, and I think generally you want to use smaller sizes, but I knew that it was going to be difficult trying to use this special yarn. So that's why it came out so big. But my plan, I knew all along that I wasn't going to have perfectly sized granny squares with all the different patterns that I want to try. So what I'm going to do is kind of do like a collage blanket with the crochet squares, and then kind of make them fit. I have a feeling this is going to be the center, the focal point, and then I'll do the other ones around it. But I'll make it work. I'm pretty excited about how this came out. It's actually really soft considering it has all these little loops. But I like it. So I'm planning on doing 2 granny squares a month. And then the other 2 Sundays, because I like to post on Sunday, the other 2 Sundays will have like a resin project or anything else that I can think of. Or if any of you have any suggested ideas that you want me to try for you, again, leave me a comment and I will do the best I can to accommodate. And Happy New Year, guys. This is the start of a new venture for me to get consistent with my videos and help you guys with any questions you have and show you my crafting journey. I hope you all had a great holiday season and a great start to the new year. I'll see you later.